Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Coogan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
you get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.
Big coin, boy.
I'm making big money now.
Congratulations.
And my house is paid for.
That's what we wanted. That's what I told you. Well, I tell you early on. That's the future. You got it done.
Yeah. Listen, unboxing social, IFL, Coogan. I can finally say from the bottom of my heart, I forgive Eddie Hearn for throwing me under the bus all those years ago.
You still had to throw it in, didn't you?
Now we're good.
You accept his apology, Eddie?
Yeah, listen, we've all got our opinions of what happened, but it's all in the past, it's irrelevant. And actually one of the things about this event is, we started doing this 13 years ago, and we've all been on this journey together in some way. Sometimes we've got on with people, sometimes we haven't. I mean, when did you start fighting with us? When did you start your pro career?
2014.
2014, 9 years ago. He's a very different person than he was 9 years ago, so am I. You know, and when I look back at some of the interviews with Coogan and when I started, I was just a kid really, and I've changed a lot over the years because you learn a lot in life.
Listen, even though we've gone through our ups and downs, in all fairness, I've got to say thank you to Eddie Hearn, because if it wasn't for him and for Matchroom, my boxing career, I probably wouldn't be as known as I am now, probably wouldn't have earned what I've earned so far. I probably wouldn't have had the opportunities that I've had. So it's all thanks to Eddie Hearn, to Matchroom Boxing, Tony Sims, because these are the first guys that had faith in me, and that really, had faith in me in my boxing career, and that belief that I can get somewhere. So, I've got to say thank you to you.
And also, I'm so pleased. I think probably how I've changed the most over the years is maybe 8 or 9 years ago, I would never have wanted to, before our last couple of months, would never have wanted to work with him again. And I would think, but I've always said, I want to see him do well. And when Lee Eaton came to me a couple of months ago and said, look, do you want to do something with Ohara? He's got an opportunity, he's mandatory. We actually made Lee Eaton an offer. And he came back to me and he told me about the offer from Golden Boy. And I was so pleased. I said, listen, you've got to snap the hand off, take that. It's a life-changing moment for him. And I couldn't believe he got that deal. But I wasn't like, oh, damn, Ohara got a deal. I was like, wow, how good is that? Do you know what I mean? He can come through the sport, hopefully win a world title, but most importantly, like I said, pay off your mortgage, leave the sport with something. Mortgages. I know.
Eddie, one quick one then.
He's probably full of cash in here and all.
One quick one. Rolly.
He could beat Rolly 100%. They're going to try and mess around, right? They're going to try and get medical exemptions. They're going to try and get him to step aside for Ryan Garcia. And my advice to him and Lee Eaton, who they know what they're doing anyway, is if you're going to step aside, make sure it's for an absolute fortune and make sure you are cast iron guaranteed to get the winner. And if not, don't step aside. If you beat Rolly Romero, you've got the keys to the kingdom for that division. You've got Devin Haney, you've got Ryan Garcia, you've got Tank probably moving up to 140. You've got all these guys, Shakur probably, he's going to absolutely could make millions. And I'll be able to
make millions.
I know.
But listen, I'm happy, he's happy, everyone's happy, and we're good now. No more beef.
And it's took IFL Live to bring you here. There you go, eh?
It took IFL Live.
Cheers, guys.
See ya.
join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Coogan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
you get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.